Hi there, welcome back to my studio. It's got really messy. It's so bad. So today we are going to have a really good tidy up around my desk area. I need to completely blitz it. I need to completely reorganize it and give it a really good clean. So if you're up for that kind of thing, please enjoy this video today. My name is Lisa and I run a creative business from home, and no matter how much I try and stay tidy and organized, it kind of creeps back up on me and suddenly I feel like I'm living and working in a really big mess. Do you find that as well? No matter how much you try, everything just kind of gets, I don't know what happens actually, but it's messy. I did this area of my studio the other day in a vlog, so I'll link that up below if you want to go and take a look. But I'm going to show you straight away what's messy, and you can see why it needs a really good sort out. I really hope you enjoy the video today. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of content, and please subscribe to my channel if you don't already. I also have a journaling channel which is just dedicated to journaling, and I'll link that up below for you as well. See what I mean? It's bad, isn't it? This is where I work. I'll show you something nice actually. See, this is my planner desk. This is what we tidied up the other day, and this is my creative area, my scrapbooking area. See, that's all really nice, but this bit really isn't. It's down here and up here. It's very dusty. This all needs reorganizing, and like I said, everywhere is very dusty as well. We need to give it all a good tidy up, and this area behind my monitors is really bothering me as well. It's standing on my desk. Everything has become out of hand. That's the word I was looking for, and it just needs a really good sort out. I'm always one for tackling in chunks rather than trying to do a whole room or a whole big project. I like to try and break it down into baby pieces, which is why I did this desk area last week, and now I'm going to tackle that whole corner, which scares me, but I know I will feel so much nicer when it's done. I've lit a Disney Beach Club wax melt, which is burning, which is a really nice fresh one. I like uplifting scents when I'm working, and I've got a can of Pepsi on the go. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is clear out paperwork that's sat on the top of my desk. Again, I like to try and break it down and do one area at a time rather than tackle loads of things, one area at a time, so I can see progress straight away as soon as I'm tidying up.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall.
So I've decided the first thing I'm going to do is clean all this. I've emptied it and we're going to clean it and make it all nice. I like to have something on in the background, and I've been watching all of Apple Cheek's studio vlogs lately, and I'm really enjoying them. So I like to have this on in the background, or I like to have something on in the background when I'm working like this. I'm using Just Method rhubarb anti-bac spray, and my extendable duster from Poundland, which only costs £1, is coming in very handy today.
We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
Well, look at that. I am going to attempt to paint my desk, I think, at some stage white. I've spoken about this before in videos. I'm going to give a cover to go first, and if that goes well, we're going to go white.
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years.
I meant to do a before photo. I completely forgot. I've just been and grabbed the Hoover. I'm going to clean the desk. I should ideally have done the windowsill, I think, before doing the desk.
What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love?
My windowsill is lovely and clean. I really need to sort my blind out. I could really do with a new blind, but I'm the only one that can fit it because I have to stand on my desk, so I haven't had a blind, and I know you guys have pointed out to me so often that I need to change the batteries in my clock, so I may well do that today as well. I have these wooden folders. I probably had them for as long as I've had my studio, so maybe 17 years, but a long time ago I painted the sides, and actually, and I've used papers as well. These are really, I think they might be really old crate papers. Seriously old, like maybe 15 years old. Does anybody recognize these? And I had so many, and one afternoon, one evening, I just covered all my folders, and they look quite nice because they sit on the window as well. I don't want loads of folders in the window, and it actually makes them look quite pretty. I do have, though, a lot of paperwork, and I'm actually going to go through it all today. Most of it are really old Royal Mail invoices. This is last year's. I'm going to go through all these, and they can all go in the recycling. There's a lot that I don't need to keep, and the folders that I am using, like I've got some over there, they're for like samples. I've got like wholesale lists and things. I'm actually going to label some things as well, just so it's more easy to file things away, because then I know exactly what they are.
What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love?
And in case you're wondering why I have lots of fairies, I'm not really into like fairies or anything like that. My first proper business that really took off was Funky Fairies, and it completely changed my life. Lots and lots of reasons. And yeah, so I still keep my fairy things in here because they are a real reminder to me of my previous life and how good things are now. And had it not have been for starting up Funky Fairies, I would never be where I am now. And that's also why my Instagram name is The Funky Fairy, and there's still lots of other kind of like little points still in that direction, which I don't think I will change, because I nearly did change my Instagram name and I decided not to. I have this beer carrier thing that I bought in like a pound store about 15 years ago. I don't ever use it. I don't ever use the pens in it. However, they are full of like pro markers that I don't use. I am going to give them a test and see if anything in here does work. There's something very therapeutic about going through and checking all your pens. I wasn't going to keep this tray, but actually I've decided to. I'm amazed at how many of these pro markers and Sharpies work. So I've got like fancy scissors and rulers, and I'm just going to keep it all. I know where they are now. And these are all the ones that don't work. I've got some things like this bone, no, I don't want to say that, this creaser, that blunt, and these are old samples from when I had my wedding stationery store. And I found this as well, another fairy. And now I'm going to go through this tray and do exactly the same. I'm going to go through all my pens and see what works and what doesn't work. And we are going to make this tray look super pretty, because it looks a mess at the moment.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The empty.
Just going through everything and making it all tidy. I've got Mickey Mouse pens. I've got pencils, highlighters. I've got some special pens as well, like this one here, which is my dad, Hayden Davis, the English guy. He had these made for the Ford dealership that he works for in Kentucky in the States. And then I've got like a Courtyard Marriott that we'd picked up, I think, in Washington. I've got an Orlando pen. There's a few different things there. I've got just regular biros, my favourite pens to write with, and cute biros, highlighters, and then I've got like rubber, pencil sharpeners, clips, that kind of thing. I want to keep the hairbands down here, hand cream. I've got a bit too many though. I've got some post-its, and then I found a Rolly Ball perfumey thing that I bought in Urban Outfitters, which is a really fresh, I think it's light green tea type thing. I've got some lip gloss, nail file, little notepads. I do not want to throw my earphones away. This is all going in the bin. This is a really nice EOS hand cream, but it's gone really yellow and really oily and horrible. This needs to go upstairs. Nail varnishes do not belong down here. More lip glosses. And oh, I want to keep that sticker, but this is all rubbish. I need to go through my cards. I've got so many, and I need to go through because probably most of these can be deleted. I have this little photo here. Holly gave me this as a gift once. It's a little Instax of the kids with Cat in the Hat and Thing 1 and Thing 2. But that is definitely an improvement, right? But we're not going to stop there. We are going to now go under the desk.
This actually made me realise how many Molly Makes magazines I have. I no longer advertise with Molly Makes, but I still get the magazines sent every single month and I never get around to reading them. I'm going to be passing these on, but I have since emailed Molly Makes asking them to stop them as it seems such a waste.
Right, under here I have a lot of these like from when the kids were younger, with the play stuff, and it's full of bits that I've been wanting to sell on eBay for years. If you've been following me for a long time, you would have heard me say that so much. I think it's going to go to charity. I've got like really nice Next curtains in there from the kids' rooms. I've got loads of magazines, so I'm just going to get rid of those, I think. This is a tote. I feel a bit sad. 1 year for my birthday, Aid surprised me with this scrapbooking tote, and this and something else that I still use, and I've used it so much. Whenever I used to teach, I used to take it with me. This is now definitely falling to bits, and I'm gonna bin this. It's been sat here empty under my desk. This is actually full of scrapbooking papers and stuff, so not now, but another time I'll go through that, but I am going to keep that there for the time being. But this lot I think I'm going to clear out and actually use proper as storage space. I'm thinking I've got boxes of address labels, I've got boxes of tags, A5 envelopes for my planner kits, more tags, and that will make really handy space under there. I've also got a very large stack of Molly Makes magazines. Never read, I've just been unpackaging them. I've just found this in one of the drawers. It was Louis. I don't think it's even been worn. It still has that new feeling to it. I might keep that for me. Age 12. I've just got myself a new green hoodie. Quite pleased with that. It's not a pretty sight. I'm now at that stage where I'm finding memory stuff, and that's when it's dangerous, because that's when you stop and start looking. I have found a great big box of photos. I have found Holly's christening album, family photograph albums, and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. All of that must have fallen to the back. A whole load of scrapbooking stuff, so we're going to look through that together right now. Yeah, it's after the christening. I think I've improved in age. I think I look older than 24 there. Look at Holly's chubby cheeks. She was 6, well, 5.5 months. Right, for any of you scrapbookers that have been around for a long time, some of this might mean something to you. I have got so much basic grey stuff. Going over to see my niece tomorrow, so I'm going to take all of this over. I used to love all this stuff. I remember as soon as a new collection came out, just wanting it all. Let me know if any of this rings bells. It was like the real kind of like in paper. Oh, I loved that. I may have even bought 2 of that collection. I remember loving it so much. That one. And I also found this one as well, which I really like. It's so nice. I love those clouds. Yay, that looks a bit tidier. I've popped the album up there. The christening album is in here. And I'm going to try and push this back under. Here's a thought. I have so many old scrapbooking kits here. I've got so much. I've also got baskets of them all under the other desk. I have had scrapbooking kits before I had Lollipop Box Club, even during I had Lollipop Box Club, for years and years and years and years. Would it interest you if I did a de-stash and actually took out what I've got, go through the papers, go through the embellishments, and just have a really, really good de-stash? Would a video like that interest you? If I have enough people say yes, give me thumbs up and comment. Let me know if that's a video that's worth doing. And while I'm at it, it feels wrong not to do this little section as well. This is mostly excess stock, but I can see a magazine, and I've got old albums from my wedding business when I used to make guest albums as well, so I can have a sort out of those. I found a really old Lucky Dip Club. Did anybody else get these? I haven't even used anything from it because I just loved it so much. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. That is now excess stock. Pens, and that's the wedding stuff, which I don't know what I'm doing with at the moment. I think I'm now going to use these drawers and put my tags and printer paper in. On it. No idea. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I'm going to change the batteries in the clock. I found out why the clock wasn't working. It was nothing to do with the battery running low. There wasn't actually a battery in it, so I've just put a battery on, and the plan all the time was to have it on my dad's time in the US, so it's now running on Indiana time. And before I show you it nice and tidy, I'm going to show you everything I've got rid of. So apart from the pile of clothing and a few other bits, this is all the rubbish that I'm getting rid of, and there's also a load of stuff in the charity pile as well. And the big bag for my niece and all the Molly Makes magazines. I have cleared a lot of stuff out of this area. Let's go and have a look, and I'll show you how much better it looks. Ta-da! Isn't that a big improvement? And I've got all the tags and all the printer paper and everything in those drawers. And these are all like DIY drawers, so I've got like fabric, felt, bits and pieces that I use for DIYs. Stay under here actually. I will do a proper tour sometime, but this is where I keep all my tools. This is all really tidy actually, you can't really see too well, and stencils. And here are old scrapbooking kits, photos and bits and pieces like that, but that's all organised. I'm quite happy with that. Look, no paperwork. Everything is clean and tidy. I am so much happier. Doesn't it look so much nicer? I really want to paint this desk white now. And my windowsill. I've even cleaned around all the windows and the tops. Everything is dusted. And this area up here was already tidy as well. So I am so much happier with how that looks. And I'll give you a proper tour of the desks another time. So I feel really scruffy now after sitting on the floor in dust for so long. But yeah, let me know if you like the idea of a tour. I can do a tour of both desks, going through the drawers, showing you how I organise everything. But I feel so much happier. I really do. It feels so nice. And I can't wait to come down here and work tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed this desk declutter and organise video. Let me know if you would like to see a tour. And I really think I need to paint my desk white. I think that will look so much nicer. Thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.